This film is all about the best places to eat and drink in London right now.
That's smooth, baby.
We have interviewed over 130 of the leading chefs, hospitality kingpins and celebs on their favourite London spots. And we've done a fair bit of research ourselves. We're super proud of this list. Everything from pizza to fine dining. Over the next 2 days, we're going to show you some of our most loved spots in our hometown. It's so good. Hey, I'm Jesse, behind the camera as well, and together we are TOPJAW. If you're a Londoner and you haven't been to the Regency Cafe, you're doing it wrong. Now, we're probably not the first people to tell you about this place, but it's an absolute institution.
I'm having a really nice time in here.
It's a reasonably militant operation in there, so I'd recommend you get your order ready.
It's the first time for both of us, isn't it?
No, I've been here before.
All right, fair
You
enough.
never
Just me then. No. I've been doing it wrong.
Even if you haven't been to Regency, you might recognise it. It's been a film set for so many things, like Rocket Man, Layer Cake, Brighton Rock, and like loads of photo shoots and stuff. It's a real time warp in here, and the prices feel pretty 1999 too. We're paying like £6 for sourdough bread these days in restaurants. I'll do a whole breakfast here for that.
Oh, yay.
So there's nothing they won't serve you. You could just have a plate of beans or beans or toast if you wanted to.
Dip the chip.
But we went for set breakfast, and then the black pudding, the mushrooms, the bubble and squeak are extras that you can add on. So bubble and squeak is like potato and cabbage, mashed up, fried. Tell you what, it's a pretty good banger, isn't it? So we're still in the same family, and right now it's with Marco in charge. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Marco.
Best pizza.
Crisp.
Crisp, obviously.
Crisp pizza.
Yeah.
It's worth the trip to W6.
It is crisp. Unbelievable pizza.
When asked where the best pizza in London is, there is no doubt in our mind, is there, Will? It's not, it's crisp. And that's probably the quickest answer we can give to any restaurant-related question that London threw at us. Chefs love this place, and it's not in the centre of town. It's out in W6, out in Hammersmith, in a residential area. It's a little sleepy pub, has been for a long time, until Khao came along with his magical pizza. This was your nan's pub. It's 41 years?
40 years, February, it would have been.
So this kind of feels like home to you.
Yeah, massively. Here we go. First pint of the 40 hours in.
It's not even 11 AM yet. That's mental.
That's disgusting.
That's really bad.
Yeah.
Walk me through these components. So how do you make Italian ingredients crisp up like you do?
It's just trial and error. It was just years and years of trying every flour. German, American flour, Italian flour. I tried bottled water, tap water, filtered water. Tap water's the best. And we use salt, obviously, and oil, you know, Neapolitan places don't use. So look, I think it's the oil that crisps it up.
Where are you starting?
Oh, well, I haven't tried a picante. This was meant to be a little limited edition, much like the Vecna.
Yes.
And then it went down really well.
Yeah, that's my favourite now.
That's nice. Right, so this is the Vecna. So this was a Halloween special, Vecna off of Stranger Things. And this was the first and only hot honey pizza that Khao did. And it's really gone down a storm. It's a lot of people's favourite.
Yeah, massively.
It's always been my fave. Still the best pizza in London.
Jess, what would your top tips for someone coming down to Crispy?
It's not an impulse place. Book it a couple of weeks in advance. And when you do come, Cante and Vecna, I reckon.
Yeah, can't don't know.
This is like Mangal, aka FKABAM. It's approaching its 10th year of being an essential London restaurant. Lee Tiernan spent many years as head chef at St John Bread and Wines. He's got great provenance, but it's in this place that he's let his imagination really run wild.
Black Axe originated in Copenhagen. It was a nightclub called Bakken. We played really loud music, people were moshing. It was supposed to be just quick kebabs, and it essentially was. And by the time it came to open our own spot, we couldn't think of another name, and we'd had quite a bit of traction, so Black Axe Mangal stuck.
So Lee says this place isn't for everyone. Absolutely no circumstance is Coldplay. What did you say?
Coldplay, Oasis and The Cure.
Coldplay, Oasis and The Cure. If anyone plays those, they're sacked.
I hope you're hungry, bruv.
Oh my God, look at that.
That's smoked cod's roe. You should cut into it fairly soon before the yolk seizes up.
That was incredible.
This is one of my favourite salads we've come up with recently. It's a smoked pork neck with a tomato sauce. Do you need a plate? Or you lamb waffle flatbread? That's predominantly liver and heart on there. It's got testicles on it.
All you can really taste is like really tender, soft lamb meat. These are what you can smell when you walked in. All that like cumin and stuff. I mean, they're not the most glamorous thing to eat, but hell, they are tasty. One of my favourite things to do is to eat food and not choose off the menu. So original, so delicious. If you're lucky enough to meet Lee, make sure you chew his ear off and get some stories. For the best burger in London question, Black Bear does get called out sometimes, but nowhere near as much as it should. It is so good. Is it underrated? Yes. Is it the best burger in London? Yes. Narrowly perhaps beaten by Elliot at Lagom, and that burger has to be tried. However, for a absolutely banging, dirty, indulgent burger, Black Bear is where I like to go. Why did you start Black Bear, and why burgers?
Burgers was like at the centre, and we wanted to do the best burger that we could like ever do. People come for the burgers, but then they try the sides, and then that's what they start talking about. So we designed chicken nuggets, brisket spring rolls. We do like this rabbit crumpet now as well.
Yeah.
I always forget how good that is. Give me that death row burger.
Thank you very much, Stu.
Mama. But the proportions of this single burger is just right. Such beautiful beef. You have that like rich velvety cheese and the tangy onion jam. I love how sesame heavy these buns are. And they're made specifically for Black Bear. This is their beef brisket bun. The beef is braised for 12 hours in beer, no less. Little pink pickled onions, garlic mayo, cheese. I think we need to get out of here, Will, or else we'll be keeling over.
Mate, next on the list, I don't think we've been here before.
If you've even watched a smattering of our stuff on Instagram or TikTok. Best bar or pub?
I've been going to the Devonshire quite a lot.
Have to be Devonshire.
The Devonshire.
Yeah. So you'll be no stranger to the fact that we love the Devonshire, yes. Quite simply, pours the amazing pint of Guinness. Best Guinness you're gonna get, at least in England. From Dublin, please don't come hunting me. But it's way, way more than just Guinness. The food upstairs is fantastic. Oisin Rogers, best publican ever. It's from the Guinea, again, another great Guinness pub. Was there for 7 years as manager. This is his own place. This smell is starting to become nostalgic to me, which is worrying. This place has only been open 3 months. And I walk in and I'm like, I'm home, baby. These are killer few things to start. So yeah, these nice chunky lardons and the buttery scallops. It's got a beautiful crunchy crumb. This is the brawn toast, and these are little pork ribs. Served with a bit of embers just to get that extra smoky flavour up your schnoz. Yes, the Guinness is fantastic. And so are the toasties and the steak sandwich and the Scottish egg and sausage downstairs in the bar. And that's worth the trip alone. But upstairs, they're cooking it on oak, cooking on the embers, and doing incredible meat dishes. And little beautiful side plates like this. Oh my God. That cut, that fat content. We also don't have enough real estate for plates, so we're just raw dogging it. Look, it's not easy to get a table, but it is worth the fight. In my opinion, Bar Crispin in our interviews comes up a shockingly small amount, right? I love this place. It could be my most underrated in London. Could maybe be a contender for my best restaurant in London. Big on their wines and their natural wines. If you come as a 4, just order everything and then reload on whatever you like the most. It is tiny in there, it's 14 seats, so we don't have enough room for our 4-person crew, so we're eating outside. But fortunately, it's not too cold.
Right, there we are, pacing ourselves. And
Oh, yeah.
Big Balls over here got a bottle of wine for himself.
Yeah.
This is the Prawn Sando.
This is the prawn sando, dude. Like, it's a great little starting dish.
Yeah?
Cod's roe on very crispy sourdough with hazelnut. This tastes like really high-end bacon frazzles. We've got smoked aubergine, creme fraiche, jalapenos, the charred mackerel. Get a bit of everything. I mean, mackerel is pretty toilet fish, do you know what I mean? But the way they cook that sweet, beautiful char on top. So this gorgeous little number here is the aged beef tartare on a crumpet. Everything's just like really well presented. And the pacing is like this. They come out one dish at a time, you eat it, you enjoy it, you move on. So you almost have like your own little tasting menu. Oh man, it's beautiful. It's like cumin and curry leaf. That's fantastic. And then this pork rib, barbecue sauce. But everything they do is just so goddamn interesting.
Where are we going, bro?
The 4 seasons. Got a bit more space. This is the Juji 4 Seasons, and we're here for Pavyllon and Bar Antoine. On this one floor, you have Pavyllon and you have Bar Antoine. Bar Antoine, you have the cocktails, you have wine. They do these like Japanese bar snacks. This whole place is a Yannick Elena restaurant. It's got 15 Michelin stars. He's a hugely successful and celebrated chef. This is his first London restaurant. This is one of my favorites. There's mezcal, vodka, shisha leaf, and like a pineapple reduction or something. Oh yeah. Ooh, ooh. Instant saliva. Both sides of the mouth. Bam. That is gorgeous. It's like a really classy whiskey wrap.
But you're bringing out these cocktails faster than we can consume them.
They're a little signature here, cheese souffle. But on top, they've put their foie gras, which is très sexy. You can't get a more French dish.
110 maybe.
110% French, very Yannick, very gorgeous.
Oh my goodness.
Beef fillet, pepper crust, confit pear and salted butter, and a cafe de prix sauce. That is unreal. It doesn't get more French than that. So this right here is the chocolate souffle with a bit of flambéed amaretto at the table, topped off with some beautiful vanilla ice cream. Oh, yikes. Oh, come on. It's like getting a I feel like I need a dark room, you know, with some tissues. I feel like I was probably a bit dressed down to be in there. That's something. I really like that. We ever need to have a nighttime hug. Good morning, mate. Now, I'm here for Pophams, one of the absolute, undoubtedly best bakeries in London. Best bakery.
Pophams for sure, mate, yeah? You know Pophams?
Pophams Bakery.
Pophams. Pophams, just like the best time.
This is their London Field site. Doubles up in the evening as a pasta restaurant, but oh my God. Started about 7 years ago by the croissant whisperer, Ollie Gold. When and why did you start Pophams?
When October 2017, on the basic premise of trying to be more innovative and creative with croissant dough.
You can't go wrong with like anything really on their pastry team sheet. Like these guys, Schlossburger, Schlossburger cheese, spring onion and Marmite. Oh, hello. Then we have this guy, maple and bacon. It's not little bacon bits, it's just actually quite thick cut bacon, just wrapped around. And this, the apple crumble, paired with ozone coffee, expertly made. It's so good. Say someone's visiting London, they pop into Pophams. What should they get?
Essential order, black Americano. And then I would probably go with this guy, cardamom bun.
Go on, give it a tear.
So nice and gooey on the inside, and then you crunch into the top.
That was magnificent, mate.
Now, Pophams don't do wholesale. Pophams only serve pastries in Pophams. So they're baking at like 6, 7 a.m. So it's super duper fresh when you're having it at 9 a.m. or 3 p.m. It hasn't been baked the day before. And that's important because that's where that beautiful, light, unbelievable bake comes from. Honestly, I'd give anything to be here, Old Compton Street, in the 60s. From what I've heard from people who were around here at that time, it was basically a 24/7 party here, yeah? And a few iconic spots remain who are still flying the flag for what once was, like French House, Bar Termini, Bar Italia. But there is one place that long predates those, Algerian coffee stores. Now this place has been here since 1887. So this shop's been in the same ownership since the 40s. Dynamic sister duos, so you have Marissa and Donia. There's Marissa, come on, come on. You've worked here basically your entire life.
I started when I couldn't see over the counter. And I had to have a little step so I could use the till and put things in the grinder.
Child labour, don't worry about it. Yeah.
I think I got paid in chocolate. Oh, it was my treat to go to McDonald's on the corner.
Oh, nice. Over 80 coffees and 120 teas are served from this little busy shop. And what I really like is they're serving coffees that are not from the known growers. They have like Australian coffee, Malawi, Thai coffee, Vietnamese coffee. This is one of the only places that will serve you a really high quality espresso for £1.20. Little authentic, original shops like this in London are few and far between. So I think it's really important that us, as we're here, is to support businesses like this. Luke Huns, head chef at Chiltern Firehouse, who we love dearly, said his best burger in London was Manna, like an American smash-style burger, and one of the places to get those is in Arcade. There are a few food halls like this in London, but this is like quite a well-branded zhuzhi one. Home to Manna, where we want that smash burger, but you've also got Indian food, Cantonese, Nepalese. There really is something for everyone. This is the double platter. I'm sure some people take these down on their own. Chicken tenders, waffle fries, 3 little sauces, and some gherkins for good measure. Single patty, smash, not too thin, loads of gherkins, hot sauce, you know. Chop it up.
Oh, can we get a slow-mo replay on that?
This is the normal Manna smash, American style, mustard pickles. It's a very enhanced nostalgic taste, you know. Manna is one of the 8 food vendors on the ground floor. Upstairs, in the little mezzanine, Plaza, home to some really spicy Thai. Okay, so Luke Farrell from Speedboat Bar, this is another one of his. This place, right, it has a Michelin bib. It's seriously good food in a pretty low-fi setting. Right, so this is a betel leaf around the little cashew nut salad. It's very fragrant, it's very Thai, and a little bit spice. How's it going, Christmas? What are you doing? What's this?
This one, massaman beef.
Oh, this is your famous...
Yeah.
And it's the only one that people can order downstairs as well?
Yes.
Without coming here?
Would you like to try one though?
I have to.
Okay.
please.
Yeah. I mean, what I mean is yes, please, Christmas. So, this is a beautiful hot sea bream dish. We've then got a massaman curry, beef and potato. They're beautiful, light, melt in your mouth, pork belly.
What's this spicy looking bastard?
This one's the spiciest on their menu. That is the hottest dish on the menu. This is a 7-spice chicken curry, I think they called it. This is some morning glory. Apparently it's gonna help us with the spice. We've got some fried eggs, some roti, and of course, some nice fragrant rice. Unapologetically authentic and original. And it's just a flavor profile that you don't get elsewhere. Oh no, you fucking bastard. Okay, we're at the Connaught Bar. Now, in our interview series, so many chefs say this is the best cocktail bar in London. Best cocktail spot.
Connaught Bar, come on.
The Connaught.
I like the Connaught.
Connaught Bar. It's got everything you want, I think. Connaught Hotel.
You've got to go down to the Connaught.
The Connaught Bar, I think, is amazing.
And yeah, there are lots of 5-star hotels in London with beautiful bars. And what sets this place out is Giorgio and Ago.
Okay, what are you gonna order, mate? What's going on?
I feel like I should have a martini. Because yours are like, well, they're like mythological, you know?
I'd rather say iconic, but mythological will do, yeah?
It's a real...
Every martini at the Connaught Bar is special. We stir our very own Connaught Bar gin, 75 milliliter. And then we have a blend of 3 different dry vermouth to add dryness as well as complexity. We have a selection of 5 different bitter essences. We paint the glass with our bitter. Don't forget the smile.
Look at that. What the hell was that?
I've got skills.
I've chosen my bitters. I went for tonka, Amalfi lemon, and an olive, because I'm special apparently. That's smooth, baby. That is, I mean, it doesn't really taste like you're drinking completely neat booze. It's a
refined and elegant cocktail, my friend.
I've been told.
So magnetum is the marriage of 2 elements. We have a clarified milk punch on the bottom based on dry sherry, lavender, lemon verbena. On top, we have Scotch whiskey together with sweet sherry.
So this is a magnetum. I'm about to drink it in the world's 5th best bar. Jesus Christ. I could have that on intravenous drip, I think. There's a lot of booze in there, and it tastes like a lovely, beautiful meadow. Oh, that's so good, that one. That's brilliant. Okay, Carnaby Street, super central, super touristy, but there's a little thing here called Kingly Court. All food places. Most people just hit the ground floor. But right here is Donia. Beautiful Filipino home cooking. You have the very gorgeous Florence Lane. This is her restaurant. It's just flavor profiles that I haven't had anywhere else. That's what I'm gonna say. This is their signature cocktail, the pepina. Oh, it's good. Gin, lime, cucumber, and coconut syrup.
About time we had a cocktail.
This is their prawn and pork dumplings with white crab on top in a brown butter sauce. Oh, you didn't see nothing? You didn't see nothing? Love that. Let's go with some sea bream ceviche with avocado cream and chive oil and a bit of chili.
Oh, I can't wait to get involved.
So this is the Turba Bicol Express. Bicol is a region of the Philippines, and it's like a known spicy coconut creamy sauce. And again, this is pork lechon.
Oh my goodness.
In like a liver peppercorn sauce. Go on, look at the state of this lobster. Yeah. Butternut squash, coconut, hello.
Cheers, bro. Let's go for it.
Ube choux. This is a choux pastry, and in it is ube ice cream. And ube is this sweet potato. Very popular Filipino dessert. Donia, you're brilliant. Really like you. And your ube choux. For our final stop of tonight and this film and this wonderful journey, we're checking into our beloved cocktail bar, SOMA. Okay, so upstairs is Cricket, an Indian restaurant, one of Will's absolute faves. Down here, this is their like speakeasy cocktail bar. Their cocktail menu does have also that Indian influence. So we've ordered a turmeric cocktail with sesame oil, and we've gone for a chat, which is like an Indian margarita. In your chat, you have mezcal, chat masala, gooseberry, and kumquat. One of my favorite words to say. Cheers, sister. And I have a turmeric, which is vodka, sesame oil, turmeric, and lemon soda. Damn! I've got the leaf, right? Which is a fair gin, curry leaf, lime leaf, and pink peppercorn. It's called a cashew. It's like their version of a Negroni. So you have mezcal, Carpano bitters, burnt cashew, and vermouth. Oh man, SOMA's got a whole lot of love on our chef interviews. Best cocktail bar, best bar. It has a very unassuming entrance. Everyone gets a hard-on floor, you know what I mean? Good night, everyone. Big love. Okay, see you next time. Bye.